Yes, that's your home directory. And you get there by CD. And then it changes to tilde. That's your home directory. So if you say print working directory, you are going to see that you are in EC2 directory now. Here you can work and do whatever you like. Nobody holds you responsible. ls minus la. Okay, so that's all we have. No files at all. Let's quickly create some files and play around with files. Remember how to create file? You can quickly take us through creating. Let's quickly create a file. How do we do that?
Make directory. Yeah.
vi what? File 1. All right. This
vi new file.
Okay. This is a sample file to demonstrate how to create file. All right. So I'm done. Escape, colon, quit, bang. That's it. So ls minus la. So now I have a file. Where's the file? File 1. Okay. You want us to copy that file to another file so that I'll have another file. So you can say copy file 1 into file 2. All right. ls minus la. So we now have file 1 and file 2, exactly the same. We have two files. Now, let us look at something. ls minus L. So this file 1 is owned by EC2 user and is owned by the group EC2 user. So suppose I want to change the group owner of this file from EC2 user. Okay, let's say I want to change it to root, for example. It should be the other way around. If I wanted to change the owner of this file from the owner should not be EC2 user, it should be root, and then the group owner can be trainees. How do I do that? So I would do the command chmod, because this is my file. I don't need to use sudo because everything here belongs to me. So I have right over there. So I don't need to use. So chmod. Let me see if I can remember. Root trainees. There's a group called trainees. So chmod for this file 1. The user owner should be root, and the group owner should be trainees. For which file? For file 1.
File 1.
File 1. I think that's it. Let me check. Invalid mode, root, training. Let me try one more. I go and look at the map.
I think it's good, yeah.
Let me try trainee. What's my group? Is it trainee or trainees? Let's try this one.
Trainees.
Let me look at that group name. Maybe it's trainee. Yeah, trainees. Yeah. Okay, so chmod. Okay. Let me quickly check how to use that command. There's something I'm missing there. So chmod EC2 user trainees, chmod invalid mode EC2 help.
Yeah, I think the sign between.
Let me check the command. So I'm looking at my note. Chmod. Oh, sorry, not chmod. It's chon.
Okay.
It's chon, not chmod. The command is chon. So the command is change owner. Change owner of file 1 from that to that. So operations not permitted. Changing owner of file 1. Okay, because root is involved. ls minus la. All right. So what we have now is we have successfully changed the owner of this file from what it was. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, EC2 user.
From EC2 user to EC2 group. We have changed it now to root and training. This is very, very important. Very important. So this is, when we say Linux is powerful in terms of security, this is one demonstration. So you are able to change the ownership of a file to a different user or to a different group. So what you have done now, unless EC2 user is a member of trainees, EC2 user is no longer able to access this file. You have taken ownership from EC2 user. So you can change the owner of a file. So this way, only root is the owner of this file. In addition to root being the owner of this file now, no longer EC2 user. Any user who is a member of the group trainees is now also able to access this file. Is it not powerful? It's very powerful, very powerful. So you can have a file here, yet nobody has access to it just because they are not part of the owners, either at the user level or at the group level. Confusing?
Can we do the same with a directory?
Directory. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so let's get out of here. No, let's stay here. ls minus L. So for this, where is the directory now? We don't have. Let's quickly create a directory. Make directory and call it test1 or testing. ls minus LA. So where's test? So the owner of this directory is EC2, and then the group owner is EC2. We say no, we don't want EC2 to be able to access it. So the command is chon root for test. All right. So ls minus LA. So for testing, yes, we can do the same with directory. That answers it. So with this one now, even though you created the directory, you no longer have access to it. So let's try now. Let's say you now go into cd testing ls minus la make directory function. You no longer have access to it. Your own directory that you created by yourself, you no longer have access because you have taken the ownership to root and you are not operating as root. So permission denied. All right. So to have access, you have to use root privileges or return the ownership to test. Let's return the ownership to testing. So how do we, let's return the ownership of testing to EC2 and then attempt to do this again. Of course, everything will be normal. So we cannot be in testing to work in testing. So we do cd dot ls minus la. So testing is inside now. So we do churn EC2 user, and then that group that we created, EC2 user, there's no space, trainees or test again sudo. All right, so ls minus la. So testing now belongs to EC2 user and anyone who is a member of the group trainees. And we know that EC2 is a member of the group trainees, so that's not a problem. Even if it was not, this one is enough for us. All right, so let's see the testing. We're in testing now. So do we now have access here? Are we not able to create function? Last time we tried to create function, we were not able to create function. So let's make direct function. This time we're allowed to create direct. So if we do ls minus l, we have function. Awesome. Beautiful. So this way you can determine who has access to what. By making that user a member of the group, the user will have access, even though the owner is root, but anyone here will also have. Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you questions then. Okay. cd dot ls minus la. So who can help me create? First of all, let us delete this directory testing. How do we delete the directory? Remove the directory testing. It should not work. Why is it not working? I'm trying to remove the directory testing. Remove directory testing. It don't work. First of all, remove is for file, not for directory. So that's the wrong command. What's the right command?
You remove dir.
Okay, but it's still not working. What's it? Why?
You are in
Directory is not
EC2.
empty. Directory is not empty.
All right, so what's the solution?
We have to delete whatever. So go into the directory and
Oh, good. Correct.
Yeah, minus R.
Remove directory recursively minus R.
Slash. Still not working.
EC2. Okay.
Probably minus P.
No, this was what we had. So in the case of minus R, this was what we had issues last time. We don't say remove directory, we just say remove. We use RM. When we want to use minus R, we don't say remove directory anymore. We just say
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So why? That was a good suggestion, but another way to do it is to just say do it recursively. Doesn't matter what and what is inside, remove everything. In that case, you do minus R. This is faster, right? Awesome. Okay, so ls minus l. Now, I want to create a file and make root the owner of that file. I want to create a file for root. So let me quickly delete this so that, would I be able to delete this? How do I delete that file? File 1.